Hey guys, one word, Okinami. Now, you've probably seen me talk about Okinami a bunch of times on my channel. It's one of the coins that intrigues me the most as far as community tokens go. And I think it might be because it's layered in a shroud of mystery, right? There's speculation that the dev is Ryoshi. Even if it's not, there's big ties to Genesis Ethereum wallets. So Crypto Nico, if you're not familiar with him, make sure you go ahead, pop over to his channel. Go ahead, drop him a subscribe too. He talks about Okinami as well. But we had found this coin about 3 weeks after launch, and we took a close look at it, did some analysis, some chain analysis, and we're like, oh man, this could actually be really interesting. So we've kept our eyes very, very close on it. So we talk pretty much daily, and so, we kind of looked at charts, and it's funny because I look back now at this chart that I had drawn out the other day. And what's funny is this is playing out very, very similarly to what I had drawn. Now, I'm not a big TA guy. I can do kind of basic stuff like bull flags and bull pennants and, descending channels and all that sort of crap, right? So I can get kind of a little bit of an idea of where things are going to go. So what's funny is that this Okinami has almost played out exactly how I thought it was going to do. Now, it took a little bit longer to hit this formation, right? But I thought it was going to come up to around this 1-2 level, and then kind of trade sideways here before it has the next leg up, which this is my little charting. So if it actually extends up and goes up to like 2 cents, just call me a wizard, okay? But, I have to point out what Okinami's been doing, because even though the market has been in kind of a negative sentiment, it's still, the Bitcoin fear greed index is still down around that 20 level. So there's still extreme fear in the market. Okinami has still been performing well. And right now it's currently actually sitting at the all-time high. So it's actually still continued to do well overnight. I watch it, pretty much 24/7, not a healthy thing to do, by the way. So I don't recommend doing that, but obviously that's up to you. But now Okinami is, now it's now crossed this $10 million market cap. Okay. Now it's sitting at $12.53 million, which is a huge milestone, obviously, for Okinami being a low cap coin. Now, that being said, there is a chance that it could go one of two ways. Okay. There might be a pullback. Okay. You might see it pull back down as far as pricing goes. Corrections are healthy, and this has been a very, very strong run, but it's been a healthy run at the same time. There's not like a huge parabolic spike that it's destined to pull back from, right? There's a lot of people that are securing their position for the future at this point. There's I remember, seeing this when there was like 800 holders. Now there's 2,000 holders. It's actually gained about 300 holders in the last day or so here, last 2 days, we'll call it. And so there's a lot of people that I think are jumping on for the long-term ride. Okay. Now, what may happen is it may actually continue to run up. And here's the reason why. There is not a lot, and you guys might be able to see this. Let me see if I can make this bigger. So there is not a lot of Okinami in liquidity pools right now. If you're not familiar with liquidity pools, it's basically the current available supply on the market. Okay, there's a balance between USDC, at least with this pairing, and there's a balance between Okinami. So there's not a lot going around right now, and there hasn't been more added as of late. So once it starts going, if you start getting some big buys, price can move very, very quickly. So I just obviously want to make you guys aware that, this is obviously happening. Now, that being said, again, this is not financial advice. As always, I recommend you do your own research. Feel free to check it out if you want. It's my favorite low cap coin. So I talk about it here on my channel. I like to make people aware. I think we started talking about it when it was down about like 4 times from here. I think in like the threes, if I'm not mistaken, 0.003, I believe it was. So obviously if you checked it out and you got some at that point, you're doing pretty good. But it'll be curious to watch and see how this performs. Eventually, once it gets to a certain size, it's going to start following the market. So then we'll obviously kind of have to pay attention to what happens there. Hopefully it obviously hits a bull run and you can see the price continue to go up if you are invested. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you got to see my little chain analysis here. And obviously, like I said, call me a wizard if it plays out exactly how I said, but don't be surprised if it doesn't, because I'm not smart in that regard. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't already, again, make sure you go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell. Again, you get notified when any content is live here on my channel. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I feel a lot better than I did yesterday. Yesterday I was low energy. Today I'm feeling pretty good. So hope you guys are too. Hopefully you crush it today, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care, guys.